They been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down at Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Raiders. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
55, my guy, 55. Rip right.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Henry, the ball carrier. Corey Littleton on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Going for it all. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively, they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
Pick up on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
On first down, Stafford here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Intercepted. Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen, and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3, Seahawks nothing.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Complete.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
He proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Andre Diggs on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and...
On second down, Jacobs. Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. And the Seahawks have recovered. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, here's Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. So they will go for it. Stafford flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
It's just me and you.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
2nd and goal at the Raiders' 7-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Myers' kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Complete.
Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
The game at 10. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, Try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
Seahawks 17. Raiders.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
A final shot before the break. Stafford got an open man. It's Ruggs. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
17.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A first down carry for Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On 1st down, Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for every...
It's caught at the 10. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
55.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Stafford on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's got some space here. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 30.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Henry.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
30-yard line.
Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Alshon Jeffrey. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
That keeps the score Seahawks 29. Raiders 10.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. offense out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Completes this out left to Ruggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And the Las Vegas.
Stafford looks to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up second and
To throw again on second down. Stafford, that's complete, right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Stafford's pass.
From 8 yards out. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Derrick Henry. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Escaping the pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Solomon Thomas able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Jordan Berry now. And no
formation.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches, you say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Seahawks 29, Raiders 24.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Flushed out right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
First and 10.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Jeffrey with a catch left side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. 16 yards, a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Raekwon McMillan gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd and 15. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And Myers able to knock it through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on. And that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
And 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. and looks like he'll throw here. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry. And that takes us from second to third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And once more to Ruggs. This time the catch made. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll look to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there, just like last play. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On the keeper. Thrown to the sideline.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
And 1 yard.
Stafford now to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
Henry Ruggs with 8 seconds remaining. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead.
The Raiders.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Now it's Stafford. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
And set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, it's Stafford. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at